How has stand-up comedy helped prepare you working as a professional television writer and actor?
Oh, that's a good question. Tremendously. The thing about stand-up comedy is that, one, you have to believe in yourself. You have to be confident about your material. You have to be willing to test it, and you have to be willing to go out there and expose yourself to everyone. And the thing that's similar to working on a television show or acting for TV is that you have to have that same confidence. But here's the difference. There's a little more pressure because the lights, the cameras, the makeup, everybody's there, and your job is to perform. So when you do stand-up, if you mess up, it's nobody's loss, unless you're getting paid, of course. But it's nobody's loss. You can just go up on stage and bomb and make mistakes and figure out your material and work through it, no problem. But when you have lines that you have to do, you gotta make sure you're exact. So I would say stand-up comedy helped me prepare for this by, one, making me tough, increasing my wittiness, because when you're on stage doing jokes, somebody may heckle you. You may see something funny. Somebody may shout something from the back of the room. There are no second dudes. You gotta roll with the punches and be able to stand your ground, be confident, and move forward. So I think I know that stand-up comedy has helped me tremendously for this opportunity. And I look back on the days that I bombed horribly and think about the 5 people that were just looking at me for 5 minutes like, man, you don't have no jokes. And I remember that I was like, I don't have any jokes. I gotta work on myself.
Yeah.
So it also, this is the one thing about stand-up comedy that man, it really defines who you are, and it's the amount that you write. It makes you write. So let's say, for example, I had a 3-minute bit that I'm working on, and I'm thinking, oh, the first 5 minutes, I'm sorry, how are you gonna have 5 minutes in a 3-minute bit? That's funny. Math joke. Okay, what I'm trying to say is you have 3 minutes, and in the first 30 seconds, you're like, oh, this is killer. I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be great, right? And then you get on stage, and that first 30 seconds is like flat, and you're like, oh, God. And you keep working through your material because you're like, I can't just live here, I gotta move on. But when you're like a minute and a half in, the crowd laughs. So at that moment, you're like, oh, the funny is not where I thought it is, it's over here. And so what you do is you take that little piece back, you go home and work on that, and you come back out and turn that into a bit. And that's how you develop your comedy, your funny, and your writing, because it challenges you. I thought this was funny, but it's not. I need to make this funny. And it's something we call in stand-up, it's called funnying it up.
Sure.
Like when you have jokes and stuff, same thing in a writing room. Let's funny it up. Let's pitches, basically pitches. And it's important that you realize that sometimes the things that you think are funny aren't. And you gotta be okay with that, but you have to have the perseverance to continue to move forward. So I think that from stand-up comedy has hardened me, and when I was on set, I was just like, you know, this is just like standing in front of a crowd. I just don't have people heckling me, and I gotta make it happen.